Hi, I'm Rich Torrey. Welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Okay, so we've been drawing turnarounds of some of the early stars of animation from the legendary Fleischer Studios. We started with our first star, Coco the Clown, and then last week one of Fleischer Studios' next big stars, the dog Bimbo. This week, we're going to draw one of Fleischer Studios' biggest stars of all time, the timeless Betty Boop. Betty first appeared in the 1930 short Dizzy Dishes. She was actually created to be the girlfriend of Bimbo. That's right, for those who don't know, Betty started out as a French poodle. Seriously, I invite you to find Dizzy Dishes online and check out her floppy dog ears and the dog nose. I think the fact that she started out as a dog may help explain her somewhat oddly shaped lower face. Being that Betty has been around for over 90 years, she has, like all characters that have stood the test of time, undergone many evolutions. Some with weirder looking heads, some with smaller eyes. I had to pick one version to draw, and while I chose a version from the mid to late 1930s, after she was clearly no longer a dog, once she was established as a human character, with somewhat bigger eyes. Anyway, like the other two Fleischer stars, we'll be drawing Betty Boop in a turnaround, a series of drawings of the character in different angles to get a good overall feel of that character. Drawing Betty Boop in these different angles will really give you a feel for just how weird her head is. That profile of Betty is, well, it's interesting. Anyway, before we get started, make sure you hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button, as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Alright then, let's draw from Fleischer Studios our Betty Boop turnaround. We're going to draw Betty Boop step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw her again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this drawing, Betty is just under 3 heads tall. In other words, however tall her big noggin is, her entire shapely body is just over 3 of those tall. Okay, so let's draw that roadmap for our Betty Boop turnaround. So there's our roadmap for our turnaround of legendary Betty Boop. Now before we go on to step 2, I want to give you the layout of Betty's simple shapes for those of you who want a screen grab. Again, just something to help you envision how to lay out your entire drawing. Now we're on to step 2. In this step we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help you to know where to put Betty's eyes, nose, mouth, among other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. Okay, so let's rough out the features for our Betty Boop turnaround. Okay, so there are the roughed out features for our turnaround of Betty Boop. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for that final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of our turnaround exercise with Betty Boop. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work figuring that out. As I often say, I want you to be present. And what I mean by that is you don't want to just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. As you're drawing that final line, you want to be thinking about how you might improve it, staying vigilant until the very end. Okay, so let's draw in the details of our turnaround of Fleischer Studio's first superstar, Betty Boop. And there you have it, our turnaround exercise using the timeless character from Fleischer Studios, Betty Boop. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn any pose of Betty Boop before, you can't expect to have drawn her perfectly. You notice I don't spend time coloring Betty during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing the legendary Betty Boop. And with that, you can draw her again and again. And by all means, color her when you're done. I promise each time you draw her, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. So I'd love to see your turnaround drawing of Betty Boop. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram. And don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.